Okay.
Anyway, we're going on to The Mist.
Yep.
We watched The Mist a couple weeks ago, so we can go through this pretty quickly.
Yeah, Otis, do you have... Sorry, other cat Otis has something to say too?
Otis. Otis, what are you trying to say?
I think that's very insightful.
Okay, Otis.
I've never looked at it that way before. You know, I love the way he uses his words.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
He's so adorable.
Anyway, in The Mist, basically, this thunderstorm happens. A tree falls on this guy's house. Him and his son leave, go to the grocery store, basically to pick up some stuff. His wife
Because there's
is
a
left at
storm
the
coming,
house.
and you know every American family likes to get like 5 loaves of bread when there's a
So
storm
they go
coming.
to the store, and then basically this mist comes into town, and
There's actually a really good. It's actually a really good intro. This old man running through the parking lot, like freaking out and getting locked in the store, telling him to like lock the doors. It's pretty good intro to what The Mist is.
yeah. So it's pretty cool. This movie is a really cool. I think it's a really cool take on society. In society, it's kind of like Lord of the Flies. Have you ever heard of that? Where
Yeah, I
kids
know.
get trapped on the island, and you just see like the animalistic, like behaviors that are just deep inside us. That when something like this happens, that's always going to come out. It's
Interesting.
honestly like, even in The Walking Dead, we get that. Like,
Interesting thing, by the way, they did kind of a Lords of the Flies test between girls and boys. The girls kind of like thrived, just had like bad gossip between them and like arguments, but the boys like destroyed everything. So
yeah.
cool experiment.
So basically, the main character is David Drayton. He's played by Thomas Jane, who we saw at Comic-Con a couple weeks ago. They get trapped in the supermarket, and by the way, there's tons of Walking Dead actors in this. There's Carol,
Yeah,
and she's
a
missing,
badass. She's a fucking badass.
She's
dude.
missing her kids.
This is
She
literally
left her
Carol
kids
from
at-
Walking Dead. I'm convinced like the world went back to normal, and then
Walking Dead happened.
yeah. Well, no, this was after she became a badass.
Okay. Yeah, she was like, my kids are at home, and then she leaves, and then we find out at the end she's actually
Later.
alive.
Fucking badass.
But
She would do all
also
those
from The
aliens
Walking
to get
Dead,
'em.
also from The Walking Dead, we had Andrea. She was like one of the main characters too, like the blonde girl that was with him. That was Andrea, and we also had Dale. You remember Dale, right?
Yeah.
So he was in it too. They were all on the same side. I actually think that this movie came out right before The Walking Dead aired. Frank Darabont, I'm pretty sure, directed this movie.
Sorry if you keep hearing.
Yeah, Frank Darabont directed this movie, which he directed the first 2 seasons of The Walking Dead. He was the showrunner for the first, not directed, but he was the showrunner for the first 2 seasons of The Walking Dead. So because of their work on this movie, he took them and then put them into The Walking Dead. So this movie was actually a stepping stone for them to get into The Walking Dead. Yeah, basically Carol leaves. We don't see her again until the end. Andrea and Dale, basically there ends up being this religious woman, which is what will happen in almost any
There's always going to be
apocalyptic
there's always going to be some religious leader.
There's
That's
always going to be someone who
because it's the best way for people to cope is to blame it on some spiritual event.
So she ends up coming out and like blaming. She starts just going like wild. Basically, the people they end up going out of the store to just like find stuff.
See what's happening. Like
to see what the mist is, and they find out it's basically these.
It's basically
huge
fucking
spiders.
hell. Basically hell.
Yeah, it's just these spiders that are basically like.
No, just spiders. There's tentacle creatures.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
There's like insects, flying insects. Like it is just like basically hell. Like someone opened up a portal to hell.
Eventually, they fight the spiders, and then they come back to the.
Barely any of them
store.
survive. I think a lot of them end up.
Yeah, they come back to the store, and basically there's
Grandma
these 2
made it,
military guys, and the 2 military guys reveal that it's basically this experiment up on the mountain.
Which, in their fanatic, panic state, they blame them. Which there's no way that it was all their fault.
Right.
Like, they were just.
But it's believable that they go after them.
Yeah.
And they basically go after them, and they end up like throwing the guy out into the like mist, like sacrificing him almost because of what he did. At that point, the religious lady starts going like crazy. She wants the boy sacrificed, the little boy.
No, she just wants to take him. She wants him sacrificed.
Yeah, she does.
No, she tries to take the little boy from them, I think, and then they try to sacrifice the father. Like they in her mind, she's saving the child.
The next morning, Mrs. Carmody demands Billy be sacrificed.
The child?
Yes.
Are you sure? Really?
Yes. She was like, he needs to die. We need to kill him. We need to do a sacrifice. That's where she went like crazy.
Oh,
and all the people, remember? Because all the people were like, yeah, and they were all like going to attack, and they were about to go to war. Like,
oh, I don't remember. I thought they were just saying they need to save him or whatever.
No,
like,
she wanted to kill him, like, for religious reasons, basically, like, sacrifice him to the gods, basically, because I don't know. I don't, like, she was going wild, but basically,
I was very happy when she died.
They end up shooting her.
Yes!
They end up shooting her, but because they shot her, they kind of like oust that group from the store and they leave. By the way, if this was me and I was ousted from that store and got into that car, I would have immediately drove my car into the front of that store and killed every single one of them.
Yeah, try to sacrifice your son, try to kill you.
Seriously, like they put all of them out there. I don't care. I'm not gonna, because they all end up living. All those people in that grocery store ended up living.
Yeah.
There's freaking crazy people. Like, I would have turned my car around, backed into the glass, and let all those spiders.
How do you operate after that?
And I would have drove away.
Do you just like go to the grocery store like the next day? You're like, hey Tim, sorry about
I would have let them all die. Absolutely would have let them all die. They're
the best
all
characters
assholes.
in the movie die in this movie. By the way, it sucks.
They're all assholes.
Because eventually, the huge twist here that like this twist is like talked about in a lot of videos.
Yeah. So basically, they drive off.
They see
their
what
gas
the mist
runs
is.
out, and I actually knew before this movie that there was a big twist at the end. I knew that there was something,
even
and I also knew that it differed.
Even before the gas, they go to the house just to see his wife, and his wife has been murdered. Like his wife.
Oh yeah, they go see the wife.
Yeah, the house has been destroyed. He's with this other woman. I don't know who this woman is. Do you remember? I couldn't figure out who it is. Like she's just kind of becoming the mother replacement for.
She was just there, kind of like helping out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember who she is.
Basically, they go. He runs out of gas. The car stops. Basically, he sees the big monster, like the really big one.
He's just like, there's no one like coming. Like
he's just like, this sucks. And then he looks at the gun, and there's only enough bullets to kill all of them except one of them. So he basically decides to...
He'll sacrifice himself. And
yeah, so spoiler alert for the movie 20 years ago or whatever. He kills every single one of them in the car, including his child. And then, like, immediately after, he's regretting his life, and then...
Well, no, he gets out, he just starts yelling.
Yeah, he
wants death to come.
And then all of a sudden, the military comes in and...
immediately starts flamethrowing
it's all
them.
Good. Yeah,
and he like sees
crazy.
the trucks driving away with like people being rescued, and oh my god, it's so bad because he doesn't. It's not just these aliens just kill you. They like it is a torturous, long, painful death for a lot of these. So that's why he wanted to just end their lives right then and there. Especially like he doesn't want his child seeing the horror of this world.
Yeah.
They're not going to live. They're not going to make it.
So yeah, it's a really sucky ending for him. He has a pretty terrible life.
A good movie. That wasn't the original ending in the book.
Yeah, so in the book, the original ending was they just drove off into the mist, and that was it.
I think he said that he likes the ending of this more.
Yeah, Stephen King actually embraced it, I think. Also, the origin of the mist is very vague in the book too. They don't really go into the military operations.
No, I mean they just say they open up a portal, and I mean that could mean anything. It could mean a portal hell, portal to the universe.
Into it, though.
Yeah.
Overall, I think this movie was very enjoyable. I thought it was I like movies that give a critique on the way we would react in these apocalyptic situations as a society. That
There's a few cheesy, corny ass lines. There's a few things that I was like, I don't think they happen.
It reminds me of The Walking Dead, honestly, the way it's shot, and it makes sense because he ends up being The Walking Dead in first, second seasons. It literally feels like first, second season of Walking Dead, like the way it's shot, the way it looks, the way it's color graded, everything looks exactly like the first season of The Walking Dead.
The dialogue feels a lot more. The dialogue feels a lot more natural in The Walking Dead than this movie.
But they do address.
It's like the Stephen King kind
They
of
also address similar themes though, like how would we be in this situation where the world's ending, and how would we turn on each other and want to kill kids, or throw people out for
how would people reasons. when you're seeing basically demons outside, like the only way some people would want to cope probably is think that they can be rescued through some spiritual figure, and they want to harm whoever is coming in the way of that. But yeah.
Yep. And then, okay, so let's see here. Are you pretty much done your lazy masterpiece?
Yeah. Hold on.
First, we're gonna rank The Mist, the old little movie, The Mist. We watched this just
Very
recently.
trending right now.
Yeah, it was very good. I really enjoyed it. I was asleep through part of it, but that was not because the movie was
so
boring.
good.
I was tired, and then I woke up, and then I watched the rest of it. I really like The Mist. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really like stand out to me a ton though. So I think for the most part, it's above average. I love the ending. I think the ending's really good. I think what they do with it's pretty cool. It's good for the time. I think the acting's good. The twist is good. I'm going to put it in, I don't know. I'm going to put it in B because I like it, but I don't know. I feel like if it's an A, I love it, but like it's not perfect. So I do like it, but it's not like amazing to me. It's very slow paced, very 1-7, but I'm okay with it being like that. So that's where I put it. I put it in B.
We have